Hello, thanks for joining me for another shave. Today I'm going to be doing a Schick Injector shave. I'm going to be using that Schick E3 that I picked up that's from the 40s. I'll talk about it here in a second. I haven't shaved with a Schick Injector razor in some time, so I figure it was time I did. I'll go over all that though. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. I've got a couple days worth of growth, and yeah, I just want to do a good Schick shave. Haven't had one in a while, so all right, on the tools of the shave. All right, here are the tools of today's shave. First off, I've got my Schick Type E from 1942. It's either 42 or 43. Yeah, it's two. So 1942. The easiest way to tell an E2 from an E3 is this guard, and also if you go back and watch my videos, you'll see that the E2, the early one, takes down for cleaning. This one was not meant to be taken down at all, but it still does have a Bakelite handle, and the spring design is still like this with the two tabs. Now, I already loaded a new blade in it because sometimes these razors can be finicky loading blades. All you do to load a blade in one of these, this is called a key. And in fact, it says stem right there. And there's a section in the razor, normally on the right side, and it says insert key. I'm not going to load a blade, but I will put the stem in for you. It will open up. And then you would push that blade, and it pushes the old blade out. And like the Gillette dispensers, the new Schick, all the Schick ones have a place to put used blades. Hold on, let me get it to focus. There you go. And what's this say? Trademark? Yeah. These are Chinese-made Schick blades. I have been using vintage Persona blades, but most of you, if you do get into Schick injectors, are going to use these or the supply blades. Persona still does make blades as well. They come in a 20-pack. I need to get one. It's a bigger injector. It's got a white plastic bottom. It's got more blades. These only hold 7. So make sure everything's even on the stops. My E2 early is very aggressive, so I'm hoping this one's a little more tamer. Here's the old blade. Yeah, pretty ratty looking. I don't know. I think this one's probably carbon steel. All right, for soap today, I've got the Scuttle. I'm using that to soak my Century number 3 boar. I've been really enjoying that boar brush. It's got a white oak handle. Going to be using VDH vanderhagen Deluxe soap. I've got Dickinson's witch hazel for post shave, and I've got skin bracer. Now, I got a funny story. I was at the local dollar store, and I kind of bought enough skin bracer to last me quite a while. If you go on, if you're active on Badger and Blade, you'll see that, yeah, I bought quite a bit. So if I could, I'd give some of it away, but shipping anything with alcohol in it's quite a pain. But I like skin bracer, so I've got enough to last me the rest of my life. So be using that. And I got good old septic pencil. So let's get on to the shave. Alright, let's get on with this shave. Let me dump some of this water out so I don't make a mess. I'm really liking this scuttle, and I'm really liking this brush. And when you're done soaking your brush, all you do is dump a little bit out so it's not overflowing when you put the top part in, and you are good to go. So I'm just going to shake some of the excess out of the brush and lather right off of the puck. Hope you got everything's been well with you guys. Shave wise, I haven't been doing so good lately when it comes to head shaving. In fact, I'll put the brush down for a second. I've got a nasty scar up here where I got myself good, and it wasn't with a DE razor. It was a bad cartridge. And if you're active on Badger and Blade, you'll see that I did a shave with the Gillette Sensor 3. Well, I must have got a defective one, because after that post, I tried to make another video for you guys with that razor, and yeah, I got myself good. So, alright. Start a lather here. Hold on, let me adjust you guys a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that's better. But I've been enjoying this brush. I've been doing some one-day growth shaves with a feather blade. I did one with a red tip, and I did one with the G4 late super speed. So I'm up to 7 shaves on a blade on that feather. So, or yeah, 7 shaves on the feather blade. Sorry guys, it's a little late here. All right. Okay, got the type E, and let's take a look. The angle on these are pretty easy to find. I'm just checking everything up against the stops. All right. Now this one, right off the bat, I can tell you, is a lot more tame than my E2. I don't know what's more aggressive, even more so than, say, my Mercure Futur DE, my E2 or my G8 Schick injectors are aggressive as heck. And if you want to get into Schick injectors, I know a lot of, for head shaving, I know some people recommend them. I haven't had a great head shave with a Schick injector yet. The closest one I've had a good head shave with is the K there that I got, the Lady Ever Sharp there. I'd put this example, medium, the 3/4 mark, if you were gonna, you know, put it in something you could measure. I'd put this at a 7.5, whereas the E2 is a 10. But your example may vary. This one hasn't been fiddled with the spring. The blades are thicker on these if you come from double edge. They're more expensive, the blades, and you gotta, unless you have a local source to get them, you gotta order them, like I do. Which is fine, because you get more shaves on a blade with one of these. I think I went 10 or 11 with these Chinese Schick blades. Now the Personas, them vintage Personas, I think I'm up to 12, and there's no sign of it giving up the go, so. But I'm also been using that in a very mild razor, the L. Oh, it's a scuttle, nice warm lather. What a nice razor. Other thing with these, don't put any pressure. Let the head of the razor do the work, or these will give you severe irritation. I learned that out the hard way when I first started shaving with them. I got myself, I felt that one. We'll see. Kind of cool to have a World War II era Schick. A little water to the brush. I got some lather left in this bowl, might as well use it up. Not that I actually bowl lathered it, but also, if you're interested in lather catchers, there is a Eveready 1907 that's on eBay right now. It looks, I haven't looked at it a lot, but it's rare when they do come up with a wood handle. So look at your photos on there if you're interested in it. And I think he says in the post the blade stops are intact, but I want to look it over more. I might end up getting it because my example's not in good shape. We'll see. Side grain. Also, these Schick injectors were made in Canada. Just like the Gillettes. At the time, this is a US made one, obviously. But the general rule with these, the older the model, the more aggressive it is. Did I get myself? No. Well, darn. Maybe a little bit on the cheeks. I really do actually like this VDA soap. It's a beginner, considered a beginner soap, but they've got Deluxe, they've got unscented, and it's got aloe and shea butter in it. Alright, that's good. This be the last pass. Just testing this razor for BBS. Fool's pass. With a straight, you never do that, or even safety razor, you shouldn't. Then you'll ask, well, why am I doing it? Because I figured out why I could never get a BBS shave here, because my hair growth down here goes, it's twirly. Yeah, see, hear it? Underneath my neck, it goes all different directions. Ooh. Yeah, that's irritation. I'm starting to feel a little bit of irritation. And then it goes like that there. Alright, I'll call that good enough. I gotta move all this and get my towel. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just put all this stuff over here. I don't need to pause the video. Kind of dumb to do so. So no, that's what they use is these keys. Right now, I think they're about $8 on eBay for them, for the blades. Personas are about the same, but you get more blades. There we go. Just use a corner. I just realized that I forgot a washcloth, so just use a towel. Improvise. Alright. Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Just a little bit right there, but that's because I did, what, 4 passes? In all reality, I could have got away with 1 or 2, so. And lastly, Menon Skin Bracer. You know what? Just on that threshold of irritation. Once, if you're new, because I know I do get new people on here, you'll learn what your skin can take with what razor. So, alright. What's my verdict with this E3? It's a good shaver. I gotta get some more shaves on it and see how it does. It's just like all the other early Schicks. If you're interested in these can be had very cheap. If you're not set on having the box and all that, the razors on eBay. I think I seen one today. Actually, the razor itself was in better condition than mine here. The plating was a little bit better. I think it was $5 shipped. I think it was $2.50 plus, plus $3 shipping. It was really cheap, or really inexpensive. These razors aren't cheap. If you were to buy a razor like this, newly made today, it wouldn't be $5. Bakelite alone nowadays to make it, they only do it in small batches, and everything on this is brass. Yeah, you wouldn't see something like this made nowadays. In fact, all the newest injector with this is the supply, and I don't know what the supply is made of. I think, if I had to guess, and don't quote me on this, it's Zamac maybe. So yeah, but yeah, you're interested, check them out. They're nice razors. I've got many Schicks. I've got the E2 early all the way to the M, with a couple models in between. So, all right, I want to thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I will have another shave video up here in about a week or so. I'm going to let my head heal up before I go and do another head shave. I'm going to let it grow out like I said I was going to do the first time. I had about 4 or 5 weepers, not on this, the last head shave, but the one before it, and I used a Micromatic flying wing. Didn't go well, so no, I'll have that up. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and you guys take care out there, and happy shaves.